Welcome back to Living Local. In the Heights tells a universal story of a vibrant community on the brink of change, full of hopes and dreams, where the biggest struggles can be deciding which traditions you take with you and which ones you leave behind. And joining us in the studio is Countryside President and one of the stars of the show, Cindy Ramos. How are you?
Good, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So before we get into the show, let's just talk about the significance of your legacy as president of Countryside, because that's a big deal that you're not talking about enough.
It's true.
Yeah.
I am the first person of color to be the president of Countryside Community Theater.
Yeah.
Also one of the first in the Quad City area for Quad Cities Community Theater Group.
Yeah.
It's kind of been something that's followed me along my whole career. I grew up in the Quad Cities, coming up in theater. A lot of firsts. First as a music director, first as even an appointed board member, person of color, one of the few on a local, what do you call it, Hall of Fame.
Sure, yeah.
So a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and you've been involved with everybody in the Quad Cities. So,
Yes.
you know, and you found your way into Countryside. How long ago did you find your way into that organization?
That was when I was in college, so
Okay.
Late 90s.
Okay, and then you've just been involved with everybody since?
Absolutely.
And you became re-involved with them, I guess, in the late, was it 2017, 18, somewhere around there?
Yes,
Okay.
they started asking me back for a few more things. I was music directing along with a few things with costume design,
Okay.
and it kind of grew from there.
And there you are.
Yes.
President of the organization. That's great. And so in the Heights, let's talk about it. It's important, and it's an important story to bring to the Quad Cities, and you're doing it for the first time.
We are, and we
Yeah.
are so excited. It's a milestone tonight. We're making history.
Yes.
Tonight, it's a cast of 25. Out of 25, 22 of them are people of color.
Love that.
And all of the leads in the show are people of color. It's
Yes.
just not
That's
happened.
important too, because I think a lot of people are maybe be skeptical that
Yes.
you know but you're pulling it off.
We absolutely
and that's
are.
important to
Yes.
really wave that flag that you're pulling this off. I love that. And let's talk a little bit about, oh, there you are right there. Look at you.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about the outreach and the casting process, if we can, because you did a lot leading up to those auditions and have still done a lot even to today, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
It actually began 2 years ago. When we did this, it wasn't we were going to just put a casting call out and hope for the best. It
Yeah.
was, let's lay the groundwork first. So the community, this has been a community effort.
Yeah.
We began, LULAC was one of the things we went through. We went to the Quad Cities Hispanic Chamber. We have been to various civic organizations, community leaders, schools. We've gone to high school productions to see them and just get the word out there that we were going to do this. And many of them, the first thing they said to us was, "Are you sure?" I'm like, no, we're really doing this. This is happening because it's their dream role. And you hear that a lot in theater, but the people, this is their dream. These roles were written for them. Many may not realize that when you do this show, it has specific licensing rules.
Yes.
We had to cast it a certain way or you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah, and it's a really great thing that you're reaching out to that community, because it's a very much if you build it, they will come situation. And if you don't give that community an opportunity, then they don't know that it's there for them.
Yes, they were just looking for their chance. We have people coming from so far. They are driving over an hour and a half
Wow.
to get here to be in this show.
That's incredible. And you have, as you snavi, the great Jacob Johnson, of
Yes,
course.
we do.
And what a find. He's always terrific in everything that he does.
Oh, and it's beautiful to hear his backstory too. He is a Puerto Rican heritage, and to hear that from him, along with his brother Maxwell, who's also in the show.
Oh, great. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and I looked at your cast, and it's quite a lineup. But why is it so important for audiences to support this piece in particular?
To give these people a chance. I mean, to see talent you don't otherwise get to see. For a lot of us as actors, it's so significant for us because we want everyone to come see us and see
Right.
that we're not playing gang members, we're not maids,
Sure.
none of the stereotypical things you would totally see. We're just being people. We're being the people you would see in your neighborhood, and we're reflecting this community and the makeup of this community.
Yeah, and something that people may, if they don't know In the Heights, they certainly know the creator, Lin-Manuel Miranda, the creator of Hamilton, Moana, Encanto, and in my opinion, it's his best work. I think it eclipses Hamilton in a lot of ways, and I think people would be surprised to know that this was his first.
Absolutely, and they will hear the influence. You'll hear it and listen to the show and be like, wait a minute, I recognize that from Hamilton. And a lot of it with the rapping that goes on with the show, you're like, wait, we know that. And we have to explain to people, In the Heights came first.
This was first. Yeah. Hamilton has become such a huge thing, but this was first. And like I said, I think it's a lot better.
Yes.
But let's talk about how people can get tickets, because we want to make sure that there's a habit in the Quad Cities to wait to the last second.
Oh, absolutely.
And we want them to reserve tickets now.
Yes. Countryside.booktix.com is the best way to do it. You'll get a QR code, and from there, you just show it at the door. Nice, easy scan. It's a fast process.
Yeah.
And just do it. That's all I can tell everybody. Come support it. Mercado's canceled tonight, so come on out.
Yeah, right. It's getting rained out, so you're not going to do it. But yeah, I hope you have big crowds this weekend. And like you said, you have In the Heights this month, and then you have Little Mermaid next. And what a season you have lined up. A season of dreams, right? Is that what we're calling it?
Absolutely. We are fulfilling everyone's dreams with this one.
I love that, and I can't wait to see what you're doing in the future. You're doing such a great job over there, so thanks. And you break a leg tonight, by the way.
Thank you
I can't
very
wait to see your show, so thank you very much, my dear. In the Heights is now playing at North Scott High School Auditorium in Eldridge, Iowa. You can learn more when you visit countrysideqc.org. We'll have all those details posted at ourquadcities.com.